one's for Daddy.
Yeah, that's Chase's secret recording.
You did
No,
start
honestly,
the little off the table.
Yeah, I kind of like hearing us just kind of ramble sometimes.
Just
I won't
ramble
attach it
about
to the
bullshit.
thing, but yeah, I just think it's kind of fun. All right, so
Do we need to meet up for more off the table sessions of
yes,
me rambling
every
about
Tuesday,
RoboCop?
every Tuesday we ramble about RoboCop and Mortal Kombat.
All right.
All right, so
Hunter the Rambling.
Okay, so yeah, it is. It's the next day. Jeb, you get in touch with everybody. Let them know that the trap is set.
The trap is set.
Cool. Thanks.
Oh, good.
We will say. What do we want to do? Do we want to jump ahead to the actual tent revival where everyone's kind of like hiding out, or does anyone have any last minute business they want to do before they take this extremely risky move? Let's be honest.
I mean, Peter can't move at this point, so I'm good where I'm at.
All right. Grandmaster Roscoe finally comes out of the other room.
After a day?
After a day.
He's been in there an entire day?
He's going to be very
The
dehydrated.
masculinity in his arms
you
is
see
just
him,
unexplicable.
He rings just a bunch
Like
of
I've
sweat
just
off
been
of his
sitting
forehead.
on the Cheeto encrusted futon in his living room for a day?
His forehead is just wrung with sweat, and he puts his phone back in his fanny pack and sits down and turns on Adventure Time.
Oh, thank God! It's a Princess Bubblegum episode. I'm into this. Thank you.
He's like, no, you gotta watch this, young Padawan. These kids, they fight, but they have good friendship, and it keeps them going. That one Finn guy, he doesn't fight just anybody. Okay, he fights basically everybody, but just watch the show, man. It's cool.
Peter's going to resist asking what the hell he was doing for the Baron. Whatever. Move on the scene.
Oh, God. I'm dead.
Okay, so, yeah, next day. As we've said, the tent revivals usually start around right when it kind of starts getting dark. It's not like it is as we're recording this and it gets dark at 9. So, yeah, it's starting to get kind of dark around 7-ish. Peter, you and Beryl are up on the hill. You can see the camp pretty well. Jeb, you can't see it nearly as well, like where the tent revival is, but I mean, like, you can hear the music and the commotion and stuff. You can see like through the woods a little bit of light. You can just kind of barely see it, but it's within sight.
I mean, me and
Beryl
Beryl are not alone.
But he also brought Ethan with him.
What was that, Peter?
Myself and Beryl are not alone, are we? We also have
Should have Frank, right?
No, Frank he's down at the revival.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to basically let everybody know, is like, okay, the coast is clear kind of thing. Because they don't, like, he's not tied to any of this at all, pretty much. Like, he hasn't he hasn't done any talking with Pastor Freddy. Like, he is an unknown entity with this. He's not a werewolf that you guys are aware of.
Huh.
At which point, you guys do get a message in the group chat. Frank, he texts, he's like, typical tent revival stuff. Lot of good word about Jesus. Nobody seems aware of anything, and he doesn't see any armed people. That's, that doesn't mean that someone's not carrying like a piece in their pocket or something, but he doesn't see anybody.
So they're not doing an open carry, cool strapped patriot situation. That's comforting in some
Being
way.
a goddamn American, you mean?
So
we're about right.
Where's the first focus at? Is it on me and Beryl on the hill, or is it on Jeb and Ethan?
Honestly, whoever wants to pipe up, like if you guys want to do a little bit of talking, if Jeb wants to go ahead and kick the tire and light the fire.
I think because
Jeb's going to text like, this thing needs to start soon. Ethan keeps lighting the lighters. I keep taking them away. I don't know how he has so many.
What?
Yeah,
Now he has a book of matches
How do
he's
you
just
have
flicking.
a pyromaniac working for you at a place where you have a lot of flammable things? This doesn't seem like a great plan, bud.
He was the new hire. We usually just have him at the cash register.
It's like I
Motherfucker
passed the
might be lighting
background
that
check,
money
and that's
on
what
Or he just
matters.
brings the carts in.
wait, no. He
I've never
cannot
been
be in
caught
our
for
chat.
anything.
He cannot be in our chat.
Hell no. Yeah, get this kid the
Oh,
fuck
God.
out of here. Oh, jeez.
Okay,
So I think
Jed's good just chilling.
I think myself and Beryl are reading kind of the text, and I'm putting my mask on and being like, but no, seriously, he was in a room for a whole day, and then he came out and he just had me watch like 3 episodes of Adventure Time. Like I really may have contacted a psycho. I may have like learned some things, but I'm actually scared of Roscoe at this point.
I thought this dude was a motherfucking joke, to be honest. But then,
I
I mean,
think
considering
he's-
that he
I
was
think he's
apparently
beyond a
willing to
joke.
help
I
you
think he's-
dismember a body.
I think he legitimately might be dangerous to society beyond what we do.
You got to be careful on Craigslist, man. I mean, I don't.
Oh,
I-
I'm sorry. You're telling me I put out looking for samurai lessons and met 2 other closeted gay men that I had to reject before meeting Roscoe.
Oh, they
I'm
were
sorry,
trying to
Beryl.
sword
Yes,
fight
I
you?
need to be careful.
I'd like to clarify, even though I'm not part of this conversation, it was sword fighting is what you're looking for, not samurai lessons.
you're
Sword
right.
fighting.
I was looking for sword fighting.
There was your
Sword
problem.
fighting and hand-to-hand buddies. You really got to word that better, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I am so sorry that you ended up an obvious psychopath. Like, what?
Okay.
So wait,
well, we
is there
can
anything
do.
in that room that like, what is that room?
You think I went in there?
I don't know, maybe like get through the door.
God, no. Put on your mask, Beryl. Come on, we have a thing to talk about.
Okay, fine.
Beryl puts on her domino mask. No. just the
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah, just
You
a
look-
little.
It's
I
one-
got the spirit gum and everything.
Yeah, right.
All right, True Crusader, you're gonna be Batman. I guess I have to be Robin here.
All right, so flash over to
Skunk apes.
holy skunk ape. All right, you get a extra die on your next roll. All right, so so Jeb, you're over there. It's getting a little bit darker. Ethan, he's mostly just sitting there, just kind of flicking his bick every now and again, kind of doing the
Is that
whole
what they call it?
Well, I mean, he's
Oh, God,
he's
no, he
definitely
doesn't
getting
do-
enjoyment out of it.
This dude obviously gets some gratification other than
Just flicking that bit. God.
The flames are pure, Mr. O'Neill.
Don't cleanse us all. Oh, God.
We're being silly.
Um,
Yeah, he doesn't say that, but he is over there just kind of like, just playing with the lighter, pretty much.
So, Ethan, man, I'm sorry, but you've got to stop with that lighter. We literally got about 20 pounds of explosives just around us.
He's like, I don't
Not
know,
until-
Mr. O'Neill. Like, I've done this since I was just a little kid. My parents
Little
wouldn't let me.
kid,
Yeah, my parents they don't really let me play on the 4th of July anymore. But don't worry, I'm perfectly safe.
just
where
get
were
it all.
your parents? I thought your parents died in an accident. You
It's
know
like-
what? Actually,
He's like, oh no, they're very much alive.
Why is that worse than
okay, then how about we take 20 minutes of silence, play the silent game.
Yeah, are we ready to do this? Because this character development's taking dark turns all
Yeah,
around.
honestly, I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah,
to do it.
it's like,
Yeah. Well, so let's say that
well,
Frank.
I was waiting for Frank to give us the green light.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's just pretty much telling you, no one suspects anything.
Frank-
We
There's
want
not-
Pastor Freddy to be in the tent.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the kick. Yeah,
Yes.
Pastor, suddenly your phones ring and you look down. There's a text from Frank O'Neill. It says Pastor Freddy is
Oh my
now in the tent and 3 exclamation marks.
Thank you. All right,
Thank
I
you.
guess it's go time.
I'm giving Ethan the go ahead.
You see his eyes like light up, and there's a brief
Well,
smile before they're
I-
filled with just the emptiness, and he lights a fuse.
Oh my God. Jib realizes he's been keeping bad company the last 2 days and starts running the other direction.
Yeah, you both hoof it,
yeah.
and
Huff, huff, huff.
pretty much, yeah, it's a boom. It doesn't set it doesn't blow up the side of the mountain, but I mean, like it's a concussive blast that, like, I mean, you can feel it in your ear, and yeah, you look behind and there's just a big, just orange bright fire, and shortly afterwards, a few seconds later, you just hear like just a pow 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 of rounds going off.
Sounds like it.
Ethan, it's working.
Good job. Yeah.
I give him a high five as we're running.
He's like, of course it's working. I know what I'm doing. And he's like, you see him like, pocketing, digging in his pants, and he's got, clearly he didn't put all the explosives down. So,
Oh God.
What have you done?
At which point, everybody, your phones go off. Shortly afterwards, you guys on the other side, on the other hill, you can pretty much hear like all the commotion, like the bullets, they're echoing over the valley essentially. You hear a bunch of panic and rabble down in the tent revival area, and you actually start seeing people like heading out. And I'm assuming, do either of you have like binoculars or anything?
I had a pair of binoculars from before, so yeah, I was gonna bring them with.
Yeah, you do see a few of them as they're heading up towards it. You see like guns being drawn out of their pockets and stuff. Handguns,
Okay.
obviously, not their rifles. They can't really put those in their pockets.
So it looks like the people are unloading out of the trailer here, out of the camper.
Yep, both the trailer and the tent.
Okay.
And like maybe 5, like the trailer seems to be emptying out, that kind of thing. And you see after it's pretty much died down after like maybe like 4 minutes, you all get another text, and it's Frank, and he's like, I'm going to go check the trailer just real fast. If anybody's there, abort mission.
Okay. All right.
And you guys, from your vantage point, you see him, he kind of carefully looking back and forth and just sprints over there, kind of, gets up against the trailer, and you see him kind of like open the door and kind of look around, and you see him step back out, text back in, good to go.
Okay. Then let's go. Let's do this thing,
Peter
Peter.
gives Beryl thumbs up and just like it's down the hill.
All right.
Tumbling down the hill.
Oh no.
Like, no, it's very bad. He's just like, oh God. He just
Gosh.
gets
There's
up.
control falling.
Yeah, you guys get down there without much of any kind of trouble. Frank, he's up against the trailer. He's like, I don't know how long they're going to be, but
Okay.
I didn't see anybody in there. You guys mentioned something about some crazy, it's bigger on the inside kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
That I don't know about, but poked my head in there and didn't see anybody.
That's
All
fine,
right.
Frank. We'll
Thank
move in. Thank you.
Okay, so how does this tactic work?
Give me a second to pull it up. I had it. Well,
I'll check the
before I
player's
started
handbook.
looking at. All right.
I found my old player's handbook.
Yeah, that's the wrong handbook.
Secondary actors ensure access to every nook and cranny in the area, kicking down doors or picking locks, and uncovering any hidden passages or cubby holes where monsters can be lying. Primary actor does a final sweep to make sure the area is clear, and if it isn't, cleared out by any means necessary. So primary is wits plus composure. If one or more foes lie in wait in the area, each one of the rolls is contested with wits plus stealth plus potency. And then secondary is strength plus
Okay, I know what that
athletics
means.
or dexterity plus larceny.
Okay, strength and athletics or dexterity and larceny?
For secondary actors, yeah.
Okay, so Peter, you pick either one of those. I'll pick either one of those for Frank.
Strength and dexterity?
Either strength plus athletics or dexterity plus larceny.
Okay.
Or, okay, wait, hang on a second. And then there's like semicolon wits plus investigation or survival for hiding, spotting hiding places / traps. Okay, wait, okay, so the strength and athletics or dexterity and larceny was for opening portals. And then the wits investigation or survival. So I guess wits, survival, wits, or investigation for spotting hiding places / traps.
Okay, so Peter, do you want to I guess basically that is like, do you want to do like, sweeps and stuff like that, or do you want, to make sure everything's safe, or do you want to like, be on the lookout for hidey holes and places to set up the cameras?
Yeah, I'm being on the lookout for hidey holes and places to set up the cameras. That's what
so you roll the second choice, and Frank will do the sweeping and everything.
So that means the dexterity plus larceny.
What's the bottom option? The one past the semicolon.
So wits, it's either wits and investigation or wits and survival for spotting hiding places / traps.
I'll take either, to be fair.
Okay. Frank, he gets no successes. That's not necessarily to say that it's a failure, but yeah. Now Peter, what do you got?
Fine. I have 2 successes, and both of those were 10s.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And that gave me no success there. So 2 successes.
Okay, so you, the primary actor, Beryl, you need to roll whatever it is you need to roll. You get to add 2.
Wits and composure. Okay.
And you have to risk willpower on this.
All right.
Because it's a tactic.
Composure is and then. Okay. So wits, composure, and then I add 2, and then I'm adding risking willpower, and that's going to give me the additional 3?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, pretty decent sized pool. Okay.
Math!
All right. Okay, there's a 10. There's an 8. Oh, Jesus, that was a lot of dice just to get 2 of them. Okay, but I do have a 10, so... Motherfucker, come on.
I'm going to look into that rule a little bit more, but we'll roll it as it is now.
Successes.
Okay, that's considered a success. So yeah, you all pretty much, you get in there. You see the one, like the entryway into the front section of the trailer. Like, once you get in, it's barely propped open right now. Like, not enough to where like you can necessarily see what's going on. But, you start like putting cameras, little like, nanny cameras here and there. Frank says, he's got like a trail cam he can set up in a tree outside. Right. That, it's going to be really low key. See if, there's anything that we can get off of that, because you never know. All footage is good footage. And yeah, you guys start.
Want to get one inside the room to elsewhere or whatever. The fucking Black Lodge, if possible.
Yeah, you push it open. The there's red curtains and zigzag black and white floors. No,
sometimes my arms bend back. Oh no.
Yeah, everybody's talking backwards. Roll wits and composure -3. Beryl or Peter. You cannot burn willpower for this.
What's your total if you do wits and composure?
If I do it -3, it's 4.
You're going to do better than I am, because mine would just be 2. So
then I'll go for it.
No pressure.
Whatever.
Hot dice.
You got it.
Peter's kind of gotten numb to life right now. That is, wow. That's 3 successes.
Hot damn.
As you're about to open the door to the Black Lodge, you do hear voices on the other side. It sounds like a very tall, deep-voiced man and a small, like, dwarfish man. No. Twin Peaks. Okay, so no, you do hear like somebody talking, like, not enough, like they're not speaking loud enough where you're like, oh, I know exactly what they're saying, but you do hear like a conversation going on.
Like, I mean, part of our goal here was to get cameras in that place, but can I hear what they're saying?
Once again, roll wits and composure. On this one, you can risk willpower. I mean, you can burn willpower if you want. Like super. The original one was just to see if you basically.
Are there negatives to this one or no?
No, there are no negatives to this one.
I'm not burning willpower then because I'm pretty good on this.
Still a pretty good pool, yeah.
But yeah, I've burnt a lot of willpower in our last sessions.
A little wrung out.
We were looking at 4 successes, 1 to 10.
Damn!
You're on a roll.
And yep, 4 successes.
Still not bad.
Okay. Yeah, you hear the voice of a young man and a young woman. They both sound fairly distressed. The young man keeps saying, things are going bad. Things are going really bad. I don't think Pastor Freddy is going to be very happy about any of this. He seems unusually agitated, at which point the girl, she starts saying, you don't think he's going to change again, do you? And he says, I don't know. He wasn't really happy when that one weird skunk ape guy started poking his head in where it didn't belong. I don't know what's going to happen, but we just need to hang around here. We don't know what's going on. We don't know if anybody's going to be poking their head in anytime soon. Like we just need to guard this.
I really don't know what I do from here.
Don the voice again and walk in there. Well, I tell you what.
They might have guns though in there. I bet you they do.
Yeah. By the way, if you two want to talk, like I'm assuming you guys are like doing it hush hush, to where like you're not trying to draw attention, but they clearly don't know that somebody is in the trailer right now.
Do we want to try to make some noise outside the trailer and draw them away, or get Frank too, or?
Frank goes. Obviously, Frank's there with you because he was part of the group. He's like, I don't even know if they heard us originally. Or, do you think they can hear anything in there? Like, you guys were in there. I don't know how it works.
We kept the door open though, so like.
Yeah, we didn't really test sound.
Didn't think to.
Pastor Freddy leans in and goes, "Yeah, that's kind of weird." No, that doesn't.
Jesus Christ! You should try them out.
If sound can come out, if you can hear from outside, I mean, it could be magic shit, so like, who knows?
They're armed with, if there's anything in there we can take to screw with this pastor, we need to. We've been too kind up until now.
Indeed.
But if they have guns, are either of you two armed at the moment?
I probably would have brought the I'm not thrilled about it, but considering what we were going into, yes, I brought my.
Frank's got a piece too. And which point, you hear on the other side, it's like, we still haven't recovered that the other Donald Duck thing. And the man's voice says, yeah, Pastor Freddy seemed really upset on that.
Fuck that duck.
He's like, I really don't understand that, but like he's getting increasingly agitated. He says, we're running out of time. We have just to the end of the week. And
all right.
And Frank goes, did you guys steal one of the Donald Ducks? Donald's duck?
I did. Yep. It's over at Roscoe's.
Well, that's interesting. I think he's like, maybe that was a good thing. They seem to not like it.
Well, why don't we see how good a thing can get?
God.
And with that, are you going to pause, or do I have to say what I'm going to do?
Well, I was going to hear what you were going to do, and then I was going to pause.
And with that, Peter kicks in the door to the, I guess, cathedral, and in his perfect Peter voice goes, I've come for your ducks.
All right. To be continued.